Hello everyone. In previous lectures, I started regression analysis, especially regression analysis for x and y. And there were two methods. First is least square method and second was deviation method. Now today we will see this least square method, or we can say regression analysis by using least square method for time series data. This means when we have chronological data. So today's topic is regression analysis least square method for time series. In previous lecture, I taught this y on x, x on y concept when y is dependent variable on x and when x is dependent variable on y. Now in time series data set, time series data means when we have one column as time, just like this data, year and sales. This is the time column and this is the sales column. So we have this data of sales for these 7 years. Now we want to predict sales for 2010. Suppose for 2010 we want to predict sales. So in previous lecture I taught regression analysis y on x, x on y when y and x both are dependent. And now in this case, time is not dependent. We can't consider time as dependent variable. So only the sales is dependent variable. So we can't consider this concept of x on y in this case. We can consider only y on x because you can find only y, but not you can identify time because time is not considered as dependent. So we will study not x on y, we will study first only y on x concept. So I am removing this x on y part because there is no utility of x on y. And now your data in terms of x on y, and x is very large as in terms of year 2001, 2002. So when you find this kind of term like summation x square, then this term is very large term. So we will convert this x into another number, that is what? T. So we will convert this y, this x by t. So now form is y is equal to a plus bt, and this x also replaced by t, this x also replaced by t, and all the x replaced by t in this. Now this is the format y on t, y is equal to a plus bt. So now your target is to find first a, then b, then put into this equation. Then you will get trend line, or we can say a regression relationship for sales with respect to time. So how to create T? The main motive is how to create T. So we have this odd number of years. These odd number of years, there may be even number of years. So we will create T by using these two concepts. First, for odd number of years, year minus middle year, and if the data is for even number of years, then we will use 2 into year minus middle year. So this is odd data set, this is odd data set, odd number of years, and we can find t equals to year minus middle year. In this case, middle year is 2004. So we will subtract this 2004 from all these years. So 2001 minus 2004, that is minus 3. 2002 minus 2004, that is minus 2. Then in that way you will get summation t equals to 0. So when you will prepare t in this way, then always you will get summation t equals to 0. So we will see if summation t equals to 0. If summation t equals to 0 from equation A, this equation A, so from equation A. So equation A is this. In this equation A, we will put summation t equals to 0. Then you will see this as summation y equals to n A plus b into 0. And this equation gives A equals to summation y upon n, because this term is now 0. So this is summation y upon n. So next Now we will put summation t equals to 0 from equation B, in equation B. So from equation B, you will see this as summation ty equals to a into 0, because summation t is 0, plus b summation t square. So now this gives summation ty equals to summation t square. This is the value of b. Now after getting value of a and b, we can find this equation y is equal to a plus bt. So we will use the same formula for this question. In this question, we have this data least square. You need to find least square line and predict sales for 2010. So we have two things. First is equation number 1, y equals to a plus bt. This is equation number first. And from equation first, you have a equals to summation y upon n, and from second b equation you have summation yt or ty upon summation t square, that is value of b. So now we need summation y, so summation of this column is summation y, and n is number of observations, so 7 observations are there, and you need summation ty, so we will prepare column of t into y, that is ty, and then you will get summation ty. And this is summation t square, so you need column for t square, so this minus 3 square is 9, this minus 2 square is 4, so on summation you will get this 28. Now we will put all these values in these formulae, so summation y equals to 238 divided by n equals to 7, then you will get this as 34. And second, this summation ty is 154, and this quantity divided by summation t square, that is 28, so this equals to 5.5. Now from equation first, from equation first. So equation first, you will see this equation as y equals to a. A is what? 34 plus 5.5t. So 5.5t. So this is the trend line or least square line for the given data. This is known as least square line. Now you need to find sales for 2010. So for 2010, we will put T. So for year 2010, first we will find T. So the value of T as per this formula, year minus middle year, this is year minus middle year. So currently year is 2010 and as per data this middle year is 2004. So this is minus 2004, then you will get 6. Now we will put this value of T in equation, this one, regression line. So put T is equal to 6 in this equation. So you will see this as y equals to 34 plus 5.5 into 6, that is 67. So this is for odd number of years. Now we will see this same concept. This is the same concept for even number of years. Now we have 8 years and you need to find, this is even data. Now you need to find T. So formula for T is year minus middle year multiplied by 2. So in this case, there are 8 years, 4 and 5 are the middle years. So between 4 and 5, you will consider middle year as 2004.5 numerically. Now this 2001, so 2001 minus 2004.5, that is minus 3.5. multiplied by 2, then you will get this minus 7. As this term 2004.5 minus 2001, this is minus 3.5, this term is decimal, and when you find square of this decimal term, this will be too time consuming. That's why we are multiplying this whole term by 2 to get integer term. So now this is integer term minus 7, and now you can find easily their squares and their multiplications. So that's why we are using this concept. So again, a equals to summation y upon n, and summation y for this data is 298 and number of observations are 8. So this a equals to 37.25 and b equals to summation ty divided by summation t square. So for this summation ty is 490 and summation t square is 168, then you will get value of b, that is 2.91. Now again from equation 1, from equation first is y is equal to a plus bt. So y equals to a plus bt. We will put value of a and b, so you will get y equals to a is 37.25 and bt is 2.91 t. So this is the regression line, or we can say least square line for even data. So this is least square line, or we can say trend line also, or trend line. And now you need to predict for 2010. So for 2010, we will find value of t. So t equals to 2 into year minus middle year. We will use this same formula, year minus middle year into 2. So this 2 into year is 2010 and middle year is now 2004.5. So you will see this as 5.5. So t is equal to 5.5. Now we will put in this relationship. So this is y equals to 37.25 plus 2.91 multiplied by 5.5. Sorry, this is not 5.5, this is 11. So this is not 5.5 because we will multiply with 2 also. So this is 11. So this is 11, and on multiplication you will see this quantity as 69.26. So this is the sales in 2010. So this is least square method for time series analysis, time series data, and this is only for y on t, and you need to create t on the basis of these two concepts to get summation t as 0. So I hope you understand this concept. So please like this video and subscribe my channel Ganit Coach. Have a nice day. Thank you.